Hello everyone. CSE Department of Srm University endeavors to be an important regional, national, international center of excellence for the development of computing, IT and software systems and applications. So we have 4,000 UG students, 100 plus PG students and 100 plus faculty members in our department. We have a specialty of having 9 special interest groups which are working in specific domains in the department. So the special interest groups are biometrics, data mining, wireless and mobile computing, wireless sensor networks, artificial intelligence and machine learning, software defined networking, service oriented architecture, natural language processing, cloud and IoT. So these special interest groups are headed by an eminent professor. Under him, research works have been pushed out and many publications are coming out from each and every group in each and every year. We also offer many special labs in our department. Some of the important special labs are Software Defined Communications Technology Research Test Bed, which is associated with Tejas Networks, Bangalore, Srm Pura, which is the brainchild of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Pura is providing urban amenities to rural areas. So Srm University identifies some of the villages around Srm University and offers services to the village people through some programs. So we also have a brain computing interface research center which is located at the second floor of Tech Park, which is headed by Dr. Sridhar, and he is developing a lot of brain computing interface models by giving projects to his students. And we are also having Srm SenseNet testbed, which is located at the 6th floor of the Tech Park building. So the people who are working in Srm SenseNet are able to get project works from the government agencies. So 2-3 projects are being completed under DRDO, DST and other agencies. We are also having natural language processing and machine learning lab, and from this lab we are having lot of projects which are being done under the professors, where they are able to do text to speech processing and speech to text processing kind of projects, and also they are involving themselves in developing search engine projects. We have faculty abroad program. In the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, some of our faculty members are deputed to foreign universities to get exposed to the various teaching and research methodologies. And after they came here, they started research laboratories, and through which research scholars, PG students and UG students are exploring new ideas, new concepts, and they are able to come out with a lot of publications, good publications. And students have a student abroad program wherein students can study for a maximum of 2 semesters at a foreign university where we have tied up. The universities like Carnegie Mellon University, Cambridge, MIT, Stanford, UC Berkeley and University of Southern California are some of the universities where we have tied up academically. And we are also operating a lot of student clubs like Srm Search Engine, Next Tech Lab, Google Student Club, IET IoT Club, CTS Student Club, ACM Student Chapter, etc. And students are hired from top companies as interns. So some of the top companies are Amazon, HP, Amadeus, Tech Systems, Cisco, etc. So we regularly call people from top universities and top companies to give guest lectures for our students so that they'll be exposed in research and academics. And our students are capable of being interns not only in companies as well as in IITs and top foreign universities. So finally, I want to tell you one thing. If you opt CSE department at Srm University, you may become sharper and you will be employed definitely and be explored in the field of computer science and engineering. Thank you.
Dr. Subalalita, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, and also Head of Small Interest Group called Natural Language Processing and Regional Language Computing. The primary aim of this small interest group is to explore the language technology aspects and to integrate with the recent computational trends and ultimately come up with novel research works. So by doing so, we are training the students to work in this particular domain, and there are so many software giants such as Google, Microsoft, ThoughtWorks, Amazon, who are also working towards this domain. So this will help the students to get placed in these companies, and not only that, the students have scope to do their masters in this domain, both in India and abroad. And we have a faculty team of about 8 members working in this domain. So they do research on their own for their passion, and also they guide students to work towards this domain. So we have done so many interesting projects. To name a few, so we have done text-to-speech conversion with emotion, and we have done emotion detection from text, sentimental analysis, and we have also done opinion mining. So currently we are focusing on a funded project called Semantic Search Engine for Indian Languages, which is currently being funded by Srm University for about 1.4 lakhs. And so we have built version 1.0 for Hindi language. The search engine is currently working for Hindi language. We are working towards to extend it for Tamil and Telugu language. We've also applied the proposal to seek fund from central government. We've sent the proposal this March 31st. Hope we get that. And not only that, this particular domain is also focusing towards regional language computing. So we are also exploring how computational analysis could be done for our ancient literature. So Dr. Pandian, who is our faculty member, is working on authorship identification for Telugu literatures, and we have also done a few works on exploring Tamil literatures. We have constructed a bilingual dictionary, automatic bilingual dictionary for Tirukural, and we also constructed an information extraction framework for Kurundagai, through which we have identified some interesting information such as flora, fauna, and the weapons used in those ancient literatures, mentioned in these ancient literatures. And so to do these kind of projects, so we have a lab exclusively called Natural Language Processing and Machine Learning Lab set up in Tech Park 6th floor. So we are striving hard to work to be on par to be on par of the state-of-art techniques in this domain. Also, we are working towards the growth of the institution. The prospective students can enroll in this domain and work with interesting projects. I wish them all the best. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. I am Dr. Murali, heading the SAG group, IoT SAG group. This SAG group consisting of Internet of Things, cloud computing, grid computing, pervasive computing and distributed computing, service-oriented architecture, and so on. Many areas are covered by the in this group. Internet of Things is a major area. It's a concept. IoT is a concept that considers pervasive presence of in the environment of variety of objects are connected through wireless and wired communications, and unique addressing schemes are followed to identify all the objects within the internet. The goal of the Internet of Things is to enable the things to be connected anytime, any place, anywhere within the world. So internet connected devices are expected 50 billion devices to be connected in 2020. So recent advances in the areas of cloud computing, cyber physical systems, autonomous computing and social networks have changed the scope of the Internet of Things. In the future, hundreds of billions of smart sensors and devices will interact with one another without human interventions in machine-to-machine basis. So based on this, our SAG group is guiding the different projects for BTech students, MTech students, and they are doing research areas in IoT, cloud computing, grid computing, service-oriented architecture, and so on. I would like to mention a few projects guided by our faculty members. One is the home control automation system. Fully all the home appliances can be automated through the World Wide Web. Another one is intelligent fire alarm system. Intelligent fire alarm system, automatically it will sense the beam detector that has been used in this project, and sensors are used. Any fire or any malfunctioning or any carbon monoxide, automatically it will sense and give an alert message to the people. Then eye tracking system used for license identification system, and mining facets for queries using cloud computing technology. Machine learning approach for disease classification. then inter-component communication based malware detection, and analysis of dynamic workload increment. So based on this, our areas of interest, we are guiding many projects. We will come out with different projects in future also.
Hello, I am Malati, professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I have 26 years of experience in the same university, and in our department we have more than 6 special interest groups who are working in various emerging areas of research, and in that I am heading biometrics and bioinformatics group. Under this group we have more than 12 to 15 faculty members who are working in this group, and they are working in various research projects, and they have also published many papers with highly refereed journals. And under this group we have nearly 20 to 25 students who are working in different projects, and these projects actually cover the person identification system, design of biometric recognition system, identification of cancer prone areas with the colonoscopy and endoscopy results, then crime identification system. And these biometric is an emerging area of research, and this research actually, even the Aadhaar card nowadays it has become mandatory, and which actually involves the biometric with the taking the physiological or biometric behavioral traits. Thank you.
This is Professor S.S. Sridhar, working in the Computer Science and Engineering Department of Srm University. I'm here with Srm for the past 26 years, working as faculty and also doing research in this area of artificial intelligence and machine learning. In fact, our department has got some 9 special interest groups. One of the group is called Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. And currently, I'm sitting in this specific lab called the Brain-Computer Interfacing Lab, which is part of the AI and Machine Learning Laboratory. So in this group, we have around 16 faculty members who are either doing research in the area of artificial intelligence or related areas. I personally have done research in deep learning, constructing a new architecture which solves a lot of problems in pattern recognition applications. And our group members are doing very well in the area of machine learning, and also very specifically into the area of bioinformatics, deep learning, and also image processing and related areas. And this group is aiming to have a center of excellence in machine learning with the help of industries as well as academic institutions, wherein a lot of research is being done in IITs and Indian Institute of Science, where a lot of very special machine learning groups are available. We wanted to collaborate with them. And also in terms of industries, there are a lot of projects and also upcoming area called machine learning, which is producing a lot of openings for the students. So there's a bright future for students who learn machine learning along with languages like Python and other stuff.
Hi, I am Dr. M. Pushpalata, heading a special interest group, Wireless Sensor Networks. Our group comprises of 6 faculty members and students including BTech and MTech. As a head, my prime responsibility is to be a mentor for young faculty members and the students. Shall I repeat again? Fine. Okay. The vision of this special interest group is to facilitate collaborate research projects which can be mobilized by raising funds from funding agencies. So to meet out this vision, we have a couple of funded projects. Currently we are working on wireless sensor networks, which is funded by DST, Directorate of Science and Technology, and one internal funded project sponsored by SRM University, where the title of the project is to have a remote wireless sensor testbed. We have also completed a couple of funded projects like one in wireless sensor network funded by DRDO, the other one in security aspects in wireless network funded by DRDO. So our main focus will be on to take up some research projects in wireless sensor networks and Internet of Things. So the work has been initiated. Now the faculties are being trained in IoT protocols, and some training has been given in some simulation tools. And the next level is to come out with some product based projects which may lead to patents.
Hello, I am Dr. Puvamal, professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I joined in Srm University Katangalur campus in the year 1996, and for the past 20 years I am serving in the department. Actually, we have special interest groups in the department, and I am heading the group called Big Data and Data Mining. And under this group, 15 faculty members are there. They are working on the same domain, and students every year, as I was telling you, I am here for the past 20 years. Every year the standard of the students is keep on increasing, and their thirst for knowledge is also improving. So these students who are really wanted to work on big data and analytics, and you know now analytics plays a major role in the world. So people who are interested to work on that area, they actually approach these faculty members, and of course in the team we do projects, and even the students who have done wonderful work, they wanted to patent something, and some papers are published in the journals, and this kind of team is improving the department strength, and students also getting benefited a lot.
I am Sandil Kumar. I am heading the Software Engineering Algorithm SIG group. My area of interest is machine learning and pattern recognition. I did my MTech from IIT Kharagpur and MSc Mathematics from IIT Madras. In our group there are 7 members. All the research work varying from cloud computing, software engineering and various fields. Now my friend Muthukumaran will discuss about the various research activities that's happening in our department, particularly in this group.
I am MJ Muthukumaran, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, and I have nearly 20 years of experience teaching as well as in industry. I am the member in the group. There are totally 7 to 10 members in the group. All are oriented to the software related projects as well as research. My area of interest is on software reliability. I am carrying out research for the past 4 years. I have published nearly 8 to 10 research articles so far, and our group are mainly focused upon the conducting workshops and the seminars in our department.
Hey, you are here at the Software Defined Communications testbed. This testbed focuses on next generation technologies like Internet of Things, software defined networks, radios, visible light communications, etc. With India going digital and the advent of smart cities, I think there are lots of opportunities for computer science as it becomes applicable in various disciplines across the society. There are, as you can see, there are lots of students working on multiple projects right from their first year to their final year. All students from right from first year to final year are here working on different projects, working in unison. So I think computer science department will offer you lots and lots of opportunities with respect to projects, internship opportunities, as well as job prospects.
Hi Srm, might be you are wondering who I am. Myself Kaushalan Zoleti. I joined in the year 2014. I completed my Masters in Computer Science and Engineering. Today I got a chance to interact with all of you regarding the how will be the life at SRM. When I see down 2 years down the line, I feel that I'm sitting in the same auditorium in the last row, waiting for my turn, and somewhere around 6 or 7 I got my turn to get selected in SRM, and somehow, fortunate or unfortunate, I am there in SRM. I don't know, I don't have any idea about the career or the why I joined SRM at that time, but 2 years after that, I'm successful, and I'm a bit happy that I will be part of SRM. Generally, when you see the complete life of SRM, SRM is not just for the education, it's a complete personal development. Personality will come out of you. You start interacting with people. We are nearly 60 to 70 engineers, and we are all PG guys. During that time, when you feel the people from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and people from Gujarat, Arunachal, all the peoples come at one place. Not only from India, there are people from overseas, and we all merge at one place. And that is a university, and that's the college life begins. You see that people are interacting with each other, they are speaking in different languages, they are sharing the food, and sharing their experience of their life. And from there onwards, the life of the college will begin. SRM is a place where you get to explore the things. You just have to sit and read. It's a place where you go and make a field trial. I still remember when we are in the UB block on the 9th floor. When I enter in class, there is a lot of education. Along with that, there is a feasibility that you go to the net centers, you explore the different websites to get the knowledge. At the same time, we have world-class library where you can 24/7 you can use the facilities. No restrictions. You are free to move anywhere in the campus. We have 600 acres of freedom. That's our tagline, and I think that this is a good place to learn the things. When I speak about the infrastructure, if you take the main campus, which is very green and very lot of professors, senior professors used to reside there. We have placements. If you see the structuring, you can see the labs and the classes are very near to each other, so that you can go and try it. At the same time, it's a free campus. You can come to Tech Park where you feel the college. A lot of campuses. You have different branches are there, and all the people will stay in hostels, so you can able to interact. Hostel life is the best life. I still remember we used to wake up till midnights and we used to chit chat. We have a lot of playgrounds, and not only that, you have the tracks. You have very good gym and different places where you can go and enjoy yourself. Coming to the education, the course is very hectic, but there are a lot of you have to take compulsory and optional. I still remember when I didn't take the optional subject, at that time I feel that why I'm taking this subject. Still, I will say that this is not just a bookish things. The total entire course was deriving from the industries. So what right now running in the industries, those subjects are involved in the curriculum, so that students are do learn that well in advance, and when they go out of the college or the university, they might don't feel okay, I don't know this subject. At least they have the basic idea of what is running. So curriculum wise, and especially in CSE department, I feel that coming from my director, my HOD, to my staff, my project guide, all these people are very much helpful to you. They give you freedom, a calculated freedom, and you're always there to go to them, ask their doubts. They are more than lecturers. We have very good respectful relationship, but more than that, we are very good friends. We go and talk about the career options. We talk about what we have to do when we struck up with these things. So the people are there always to help you. Not only your department, you go outside of your department, you can go explore what is there in others department. So when these type of things will start coming into the place, you feel the heat of what is college life really. It's not about the, when I speak about the education, at the same time I speak about the cultural activities. Somewhere second semester, We used to have the Arush, Milan and different tech fairs, cultural day and different events will be happening. We have different stalls. It's not just for the enjoyment. You will start learning like how to manage these things, how to put a stall and how to make things happen correctly. You have given the responsibilities and much time when you take these responsibilities, at the same time your mentors will put you in a correct direction. So at the entire first year will be complete of educations and fun events. Coming to the second year, as soon as the second year, beginning of the second year, you will feel a lot of companies will come. Day and night will be at the placement slots. Sometimes we didn't get the time to preparation also. And generally at that time people will be running here and there to buy the formals and that is a real like heat. Everything will get stocked up and everybody is just focused. Unlike the other government institutions where just people will say go and sit and write the exam. More than that, here in SRM, they provide you the correct direction. They provide you the, like how you have to tackle the exam. Initially, it's common that you fail one or two exams, but after that you start clearing one by one. And I'm damn sure that you will definitely have one in your hand. And hopefully you all get with Dream and Dream Plus. Placements are very good. And I remember, I think mostly everyone in my class got placed. Still, people are there to offer the lectureship. You have a good number of options within SRM and outside the SRM. And I don't want to take a lot of your time. I just want to conclude that yes, you are at right place. Join SRM. SRM will provide you the different phases of life. If you want to go into singing or dance or drama or the theatre, or you want to do an entrepreneurship, then you have a lot of options available. There are different places. Once you come inside the college, you feel that what is correct for you. You get that decision power. Nobody will force you for anything, but they will show you the route. Check your options. Be focused. Learn it, whatever is required. And failures are common, but SRM will make sure that you will succeed in your life. It's a very cool campus, especially coming to the people's. Like what will be the security? Mostly parents will think about, especially for girls, that what will be the security. In 2 years, I never seen a single instance. It's a very green campus. We have tobacco-free campus. Students are always very friendly. There are no ragging systems, and especially in hostels, juniors will come and talk to the seniors. We interact with them. We give a lot of discussions and the points so that what mistakes we have done, you don't repeat it. And yes, this is how the life will be at SRM. We have very good transport system, or the placements. Everything will be transparent. It's your in hands that what decision you take, how you make use of SRM. SRM has different sets of peoples. Join the correct place. And I would say that be focused and learn the complete course materials or the placement wise. Be prepared, and definitely you will success in SRM. And especially I want to thank SRM for selecting me and providing me very good life at SRM. I still remember and I still feel that when I came out of the college, like, oh, I missed that. Don't miss anything. It's SRM. Enjoy each and every day. You never get a chance like this. And thank you. Best of luck. Have a happy SRM.
I'm a student of SRM University. I did my computer science engineering in SRM University in the batch of 2012 to 2015. Right now I work for an organization called ISEC, and I also run a startup of my own. And I believe that this courage for me taking up a startup and not taking up probably a campus placement like every other engineer out there, and this courage is what I got from SRM University. Coming to the environment around SRM University, I think you get a holistic experience because you're not limited to your classroom, but the laboratories or the environment that they put you in is very holistic, and the kind of experience you get there is very different from any other college. You get to experience going to working in clubs, working in different organizations, the cultural fests, the technological fests, bring out the inner kid in you wanting to do something out of the box, right? So I think even the education, the teachers are very supportive in terms of what they do. The infrastructure is really supporting to help you in any ways you need, be it the library, be it the laboratories, or be it the systems that you work on, and all kind of equipment is provided to you to take up anything that you want to pursue as a passion. So I'm really thankful for Srm University for giving me such a base to take my career forward. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Rohit Saha and I'm a third year computer science student. And last year, during the fall term, I got the opportunity to visit MIT as a special student, and I applied through the Department of International Relations and the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Srm University. And my experience at MIT has been amazing. It's practically the best 5 months I've had so far in terms of learning new things and doing projects. So during my stay at MIT, I got to work with Professor Patrick Winston, who teaches artificial intelligence over there. And I was a part of Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Lab at MIT, which focuses on various fields of computer science, specializing more in the field of AI, deep learning and machine learning, etc. And during my time at MIT, I made a lot of friends. I expanded my network of people, and one of the most important things that I noticed at MIT was their way of education. The fact that they give a lot of emphasis on practicality than theoretical approach is something that I really admired, and that is something which is right now missing in almost all Indian universities. Apart from that, I was a part of entrepreneurship class in which I got to meet with many entrepreneurs around the world, those who had successful startups. Some of them even went on to raise millions of dollars. So overall, my experience at MIT was very dynamic, as in I got to meet people who are actually doing amazing things in the field that I am interested in right now. So overall, my experience at MIT was complete, and it was everything that I had hoped. And I would like to thank Srm University for providing students with these kind of opportunities, which are kind of life-changing because it gives you a new perspective to various things. And I would like to thank the Department of International Relations, its HOD, the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, and all its faculties for helping me through the entire process of applying to MIT, and after getting back acceptance, helping me with the visa formalities and other things. It wouldn't have been possible because it's a very hectic process, but they made sure that I got enough time to focus on my academics and research and not worry about the other formalities. So to all students who are right now studying at Srm, if you are in your first year or second year or even third year, consider this opportunity to spend a semester abroad at MIT or other better colleges in the world, because it really changes your perspective and how you think about projects and your approach to engineering. And to prospective students who will be joining SRM, do join this college because it provides you with many things that not even the best colleges in India provides the students with. So if you're looking for research opportunities, if you're looking for doing projects, funded projects by Government of India and other private organizations, SRM is a really amazing place. And along with the semester abroad process, the program, it's really one of the best places to pursue your degree in engineering right now in the country. So with that, I would like to wrap it up. All the best to the prospective students as well as the current students of SRM University. Do well.
Hello, my name is Fenner Doshi. I'm a third year undergraduate student over here at the CSE department in SRM University, Kalatar. I would like to share my experience about the semester abroad program, where I went to University of Wisconsin-Madison last semester. So it was an amazing experience. Briefly, I would like to say First of all, I got to do real-time experience research work with one of the professors, Professor Dane Morgan, at the Computational Materials Lab, where I worked on artificial intelligence and material science. So that's where I realized that research is actually very, very cross-disciplinary, where people from different backgrounds come and collaborate together. So that was like a change in perspective. Second thing which I loved about University of Wisconsin was that the classes that I took classes in pattern recognition and entrepreneurship. So pattern recognition is a senior undergraduate come graduate class. So I got to work with PhDs, with master's students, as well as do a mini project with them, which is very, very challenging. Second thing, in entrepreneurship, the class which I took was kind of a very, very, it was an amazing class because I worked with people from different backgrounds. So I got to learn a lot. Third thing which I really loved over there is the type and the level of teaching environment. It's a very, very productive and student-friendly, student-encouraging environment. And I know the teaching is a little difficult because the level is very, very high. But at the same time, they concentrate so much on the fundamentals. So if you're thorough with the fundamentals, I don't think anything can stop you. So that's a third awesome thing which I love. Fourth, yes, the environment and the location of the university, which is kind of a little off-topic point from the academics, but it is a very, very encouraging, very, very student-loving environment because it's situated right beside the lake. You can spend the entire time reading over there in the afternoon. So to sum it all, the experience is amazing, and it's the best experience till now in my life. And I would really, really love to thank the International Relations Department over here at SRM University. The director, so Veena ma'am, everyone, they were very, very supportive during the visa process, which is very, very tedious at times. And my HOD, the CSE department HOD and the faculty, all the professors, they were all very, very helpful and encouraging. Like not only in the visa process, but in also the type of courses that I have to select while going over there. After coming over here, they were very, very helpful in order to help me gradually come back to the study environment over here in SRM. So I will recommend every SRM student to go for this semester abroad program. First of all, it's not only going to help you in academically, but it's going to develop you as a whole, as an entire student. It will change your perspective on how research, how projects should be approached. And so that's an amazing environment. And second thing, I'll encourage every student to join this university. Definitely, because it is very, very productive for research, for projects. It's highly funded. And secondly, this program, the SAP program layered with the academics and the curriculum at SRM, it's going to definitely develop every student. So that's my experience of SAP. Thanks.
Hello, this is Harun Rashid from the third year Computer Science and Engineering Department. I chose the Computer Science and Engineering Department because of my interest and the increase in demand of the IT industry. The syllabus and the curriculum of the Computer Science and Engineering Department of SRM University is formulated in such a way that it satisfies each and every criteria of the IT industries. Moreover, the CSE department provides a lot of opportunities in terms of industrial trainings and internships, which is meant for the students to get a lot of knowledge practically. Moreover, in SRM University, we have a lot of extracurricular activities going on simultaneously, namely Arush, Milan and a couple more. When a student is a part of the Computer Science and Engineering Department, it is made sure that we are also actively participating in the extracurricular activities like Arush, Milan and other organizations. Personally, I am also a part of Arush, and the CSE department has encouraged me a lot to perform my best there and balance my studies as well.
Hello everyone, my name is Ayush and I'm from Computer Science Department final year. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the most important thing that you look in college life, that is placements. I know, right from the starting year, I was also worried about my placements. But being in final year, I can assure you that Computer Science Department is going to help you a lot. The faculty here is very knowledgeable and it will keep you motivated throughout the placements. Top companies from all over the world will come over here to recruit you all. What you have to do is keep your basics right from the first year. All the very best.
Hello, I'm Ritachi Mahajmi from SRM second year CSE. I joined SRM because it seemed a wonderful place full of opportunities for everything from studying and with proper cultural background as well. You can meet many kind of people here and it's a very good place for exposure. I joined the CSE department in SRM because it had wonderful infrastructure, many kinds of labs and many domains to research on. It has the brain interface lab and many others. the thing about SRM is that the teachers here are very encouraging. They tell you to step beyond your daily requisites and study for things beyond your subject material. So basically, I am working under Professor Malatina, and I'm working for an image processing domain, and basically you can join anything you want. Apart from that, it also provides a very good semester abroad program, and it's very and you can be connected to the best universities across the world. So that's why I think you should join SRM and CSE department in SRM.